You pussyo.
Pokemon.
You pussyo.
Oh.
Man thinks he's funny. Man done 2 tweets. He's like, get the tweet out. You done it twice. I don't even need to now. You tweeted it twice. You knobhead. Yeah, you did. You quote tweeted it. You know what you did.
What?
You quote tweeted it twice.
No, I quote tweeted it like before, like half an hour ago.
Yeah,
when you were late.
Fuck off! Fuck off!
Mate, only 3 things in life are guaranteed: death, taxes, and Thomas being late to podcast.
Yeah, me shitting on your chest.
Sorry, 4 things: death, taxes, Thomas being late to podcast, and then Thomas eating dinner on podcast.
Dinner.
No, mate, it's not even a podcast at this point. It's literally just Thomas's personal like mukbang. Like, do you know what I mean? Like,
I'm gonna fucking mukbang you in a minute. But guys, Boozy season 2, episode 22. Welcome in, shaggers and shaggettes. Guys, quick disclaimer: so this podcast is solely for entertainment purposes. We do not advocate the overconsumption, and we certainly do not condone binge drinking. All guests have the choice whether they wish to consume alcohol responsibly, and it's their responsibility to do so. And yeah, cheers.
What's drink of choice? Mate, you're so rusty at this. You know we always talk about drink of choice first, man. Well, what the fuck, man?
Let's get it
Alright,
down.
Joe, where you at, man? Joe, get in here, man. I need a new fucking co-host, man.
I have to get this down, me man. It's been a long day, family. Long day. And also, before we start as well,
Mate, are you just ignoring me on purpose, you puss?
No.
What you drinking?
No, that's what
I hate you.
No, that's what I was saying. Before we start, I just wanted to say that I had a shot redemption that I didn't do on my last stream. So Quark has just reminded me, and we will double up in the big Paris shot glass. But what we're actually drinking and not shotting is the Green King Hazy Day Fruity IPA.
Is that any good? That's the new one, right?
Dude, it's dead stock for us. We don't even sell it. So like, it got force dropped on us, and the manager was like, "Have it, that and Levelhead." But Levelhead's slightly weaker. That's 4, and this is 4.3.
Levelhead's decent though.
So I've had Levelhead before. I'd never had this before, and this was a bit stronger. So I'm like,
no, this is no disrespect to Green King. Please sponsor us today. But Green King things are beers are kind of notoriously shit. To be honest,
they are. It's one of them where like the box standard IPA, all Green Kings are just expected to have it. What are you drinking? That looks like.
Oh, this is water with a hydration tablet.
Yeah, I was gonna say in a Murphy's glass.
Actual drink. We've got the Vault City Jungle Juice.
Hey, you know what Michael Jackson used to give kids? That was Jesus juice. That was mad.
That's Jesus juice, mate. That's crazy from you. I don't actually know what it's. Let's have a look. Our tropical taste from the jungle. Our blend of exotic fruit, pears, mango, guava, kiwi, and pineapple. Sounds banging. Both. But it's so fucking locked in. Wait, is that a double shot glass?
The big thing. That's the one we got from Paris.
Go on, mate.
Stuff for a lot.
Mate, you do us a favour. Will you drink it with no hands?
No, so if it was a plastic shot glass, I'd give it a go. And if I weren't wearing this shirt, I'd give it a go. Oh. It's glass, and I'm wearing this shirt, so we're not.
Yeah, fair.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm gonna crack this bad boy open.
You know what? Once you get it, it's actually alright. The aftertaste is alright. What are you doing?
I can't lie. Doesn't smell of anything.
No?
At all.
No tropical fruits, no exotic.
Let's see what the
exotic aroma.
What's the colour saying? I mean, the colour's aight. Colour's aight.
I'm counting this as my double shot, so that makes up for your boy Patman Scoop's redemption. Nice, yeah.
It's really nice, but I'm not sure how I feel about it. It's like, how can I describe it? Do you remember as a kid growing up, right, when you used to go to a corner shop and you used to buy the cartons of the tropical juice? It was like $1.29.
Yeah.
Like a litre
yeah. You're on about
what was it called?
It was cheaper. I know what it's called, but for me it was cheap. I remember getting it for 89p. You're on about Sun Pride.
No, it was no,
Sunny D.
No. Is it?
I swear it's Sun Pride, the blue one.
No.
Sun Pride was the joint I was on. Sun Pride, and then everyone else was on Sunny D.
Is it like Sun Exotic? Sun Exotic, is that what it is? Is that...
Are you-
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Alright, show us.
This thing.
Oh yeah, that was basically next to the. That was next to the sun.
Yeah.
That was next to the Sun Pride. Sun Pride was like 79, 89p. So like same difference. We always backed it.
But then they had that one, which was like the tropical fruit one. It tastes really similar to that, but like not like. I don't know. It's odd. There's not like the booze like kick to it, if that makes sense.
Yeah. What is it? Are you saying it's quite drinkable? How strong is it?
6%.
And you're saying it's no booze kick and it's rather drinkable
No.
and it's not heavy.
No, but it's quite like thick. Like to actually drink, it's quite like thick. So it's kind of sending me through a loop. Do you know what I mean? Because like, especially with especially sour beers, you do kind of get that like boozy sort of like.
You should do, yeah.
Chab, you know what I mean? Like the kaya, you know.
Ka-chow.
But this is just like. It's just like a really like thick juice.
I was saying,
almost,
put it up to the camera. I'm saying I'm looking at the yield, and the yield's looking. Yeah, that's a thick boy. And the drink. Look at that, mate.
Yeah, look. Yeah, like even if I go like that, like you see how like thick it actually is.
Get a little shake, yeah.
Yeah, that's proper putting me through a loop. But it's like, I don't know. I'm really like confused. What's the word? Perplexed.
Yes.
I'm very like perplexed. Mate, you got rid of me.
Sorry. The spreadsheet
but
came
because it's cold because it's been in the fridge for like the last 3 hours. It's cold, and this will make no sense. But it tastes like it's warm. Does that make any sense?
Yes.
Like it. So it's really like throwing me like through a hoop.
So it's been in the fridge. It's got to like. It's either you've got a really shit fridge, or it's like sort of it's surpassed the state of refrigeration, and it just does its own thing now.
No, as in like it's cold, actually cold, but it tastes warm. Does that make any kind of sense? Like warm is like part of the actual flavor profile, if you get me. So like, if you were to go on like the ingredients,
fucking hell, what kind of tropical drink is this? Like the drink's actually based on a sunny beach.
Yeah, mate, it's a bit mad. Mate, do you want me to save you some for tomorrow?
Can
do you
do,
try it tomorrow?
Special breakfast, yeah.
Because it's very fucking peculiar.
I mean,
man. Like
you can leave it out on the side for me, like get it nice and warm, like room temperature as well.
Obviously I'll put it back in the fridge, but. It's cold, but it tastes like warm. Like it's really like.
You sure you've had this in the? You sure you've had this in the fridge and not got this out of the fucking oven or the microwave?
Yeah. I know. Literally, it's been in the fridge because I even put the glass in the fridge as well to make the glass. Like,
The icy frosted glasses.
Yeah. But yeah, people, we are back. I don't think this is gonna be a super long one tonight because busy weekend. Busy weekend.
Very busy.
So obviously, if you're watching this live. And you know, Global Go Fest is happening tomorrow. If anyone's listening back, obviously this happened last week. But we will not be playing Go Fest tomorrow. We will not be playing Go Fest because we're going to see Linkin Park, which is going to be fucking class, man. I'm buzzing, man. Literally, like the biggest headline show ever. Wembley with the gang, hanging out, beers in the sun. It's going to be a good time.
I was trying to scroll up on the chat that we made on X to see when we actually first started sorting it out, and then I gave up when I got to like February. I couldn't ask to keep scrolling. When did we actually? When did we actually like sort it out and then buy the tickets? Was it like it was before Christmas, wasn't it?
I can tell you that. We'll have a look.
It was a while back, man. This one's been in the calendar for ages. And guys, forgive me, I've got like a nick on my fucking. Ed Bossman sliced me up like a fucking doner meat.
So we booked this on the 18th of November last year.
Shit. Fucking
So it's been a minute, bro. That's like 7 months ago.
That's time, man.
There
are people that push out premature youths in that time. That's crazy, man.
Mate, that's crazy. Wait,
nah, man. He's done it.
Where the fuck did that just come from?
It's my alert, man. It's my alert. It's for prime subs and stuff. But it came in at a good time. He's done it. This is what he does.
But yeah, so we're going to see Linkin Park tomorrow. I'm so excited. I saw them last year and they were fucking class at the O2. But I'm so excited about this. Thomas's first like venture into like his new like musical horizon he's awoken to.
Someone literally said to me yesterday, it was like, I swear you have some of the most like varied music taste I've seen. 1 minute you're listening to rap, then you're listening to country, then it's Afro beats, then there's like some rock, then there's like white girl music, and it's just like, yeah, man, we listen to all of those. Like Spotify Wrapped has a fucking long day with us.
Yeah, long day working with you. Mate, I'm sorry, this is really just like perplexing. I wondered if I was supposed to shake it or not.
Shake it off.
It doesn't say that.
Shake it off.
But yeah, so anyway, as I was saying, but Thomas has been listening to Linkin Park. Every time I go on Discord, it comes up with like listening, and I'm like, oh, I wonder what he's listening to. Like Linkin Park.
Yeah, you little cunt. You come on my stream and tell me to put some on.
Yeah. And then like 3 hours later, I'm like, oh, he's still listening to music. What's he listening to? It's Linkin Park. And I'm like, mate, this brother is just like, he's brainwashed.
No, real talk. I'm just like, I've just OD'd, and I'm just like, fucking this on my chair, like asleep while the music's still going in the back. Like, it's put me to sleep. It's therapeutic.
Yeah. It's like, it's gonna get to the point where we go tomorrow. It's like, nah, this is shit, man. I've heard it too much now. Like, it's gonna be fucking crazy. Yeah. You imagine that? Be fucking crazy.
Not this fucking song again.
Not this. Yeah, I hate this shit. It's well overplayed, isn't it? But no, it's going to be a class day. The set list looks fucking immense. The weather is going to be immaculate. Spirit Box and Point, who are, to be honest, I would honestly say, because I saw Linkin Park last year, I'm arguably more excited to see Spirit Box, because I didn't see them at Ali Pali earlier this year. The tickets sold out.
Yeah.
And then to buy them, like, third party was, like, stupid fucking money. Like, I think it was, like, over, like, £200 to buy a fucking resale ticket.
Fucking hell.
Which is like fucking spenny. Yeah.
Is that for like seated or like standing?
Standing.
Fair.
Standing. Yeah, standing. Mate, so when you go to these gigs, I will die on this project. Mate, you can only go standing. Like, it's like the energy is just fucking different, man. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's just it's so hard to describe. But I'm also really excited because it's the first time I've done a standing gig at Wembley. I've done standing like everywhere else. But yeah, never done standing Wembley. So
you've been to Wembley before for a gig?
I've been to loads of gigs at Wembley. Who I've been to? I saw Eminem at Wembley.
You saw
Coldplay twice.
What's their name? You saw them the other week.
Saw Taylor Swift.
You saw them the other week. What's it? Was it Charlton? Charlton as well.
Oh, yeah, Charlton. Yeah. Been Charlton. Yeah.
Big gig.
Yeah. I've seen the NFL there. Yeah, I've been to like I've been Wembley. You know what I mean? I've been about Wembley. Yeah, so I'm proper excited for tomorrow. Like proper excited. And then Sunday we're gonna actually mash out some raids around the local area.
Yes.
Well, I'm so excited for you and Joe to get in, man. When you see the amount of Halo stops in Woolwich now, man. I tell you, man, me and the Woolwich admin team, man, we have been putting in grind. Mate, I'll tell you how much of a grind has gone into... So basically, right, we've got this system that we've been doing, right? So we've been submitting stops, and then our sort of like core group has been going on Wayfair like every day
and you
try and find them.
And upvote them and like tickle us. Yeah,
to go through. Right? Mike got his Wayfarer badge, from like 50, like must be like 6 days ago now, and he's got it gold today. He's got like mate, he's got like he's basically got like 1,000 reviews done in like a week, which is like fucking insane.
It's honest work. It's honest work.
Yeah, but yeah, so we've really like put a lot of work in because we knew Global Go Fest was coming up, and shout out to Muff, by the way, like MXFF.
I know that.
Yeah. Absolute Wayfarer, fucking god. I'd love to actually get him on the pod and actually talk about Wayfarer because. So I stopped doing Wayfarer because it was just fucking pointless. Like I don't know if you used it before, but when you put a stop in to be like reviewed, bro, it was taking like fucking months
to get back.
And and it was like, what's the fucking point? But recently they've updated the kind of like criteria and the actual system for it. So stops are like fucking flying through. now, basically. So
That's good, yeah.
So yeah, we've managed to get like 13 new stops in the game in like 5 days, or like something fucking stupid like that, like in our main playing area. Because we were like, right, because the system is easier now, and there's other fair. And then because there's now like extra events coming up, and there's loads of new building like going on in Woolwich and whatnot, we were like, right, we want to like just fill everything out before locals kind of put stuff in that like maybe could be kind of moved in location wise to benefit a bit more type thing. So like honestly, it's been like proper fun. It's been really fun to do. And just seeing the amount of fucking new stops that we've got. So like our actual like grind loop in the Arsenal where we play, bro, it's so cracked. It's actually like super. It's like stupid.
I've been like having a little like not head count, but a little nosy when you send screenshots of just shot in game and stuff, and it's like obviously sometimes you send them with the halo, and sometimes you just send like the ones that are around you now, and it does look pretty stacked out. I can't lie.
Yeah, mate. Honestly, it actually is like fucking stacked. So then with it being global, we're like, we want to fill it out and just make it worthwhile. People like coming out and whatnot because. So obviously you've played Woolwich before. Like it is a good place to like.
It is a good place to play, yeah.
But so we're like, if we can make it better, then like fucking dub. Basically,
you can't get any better than the Arsenal to play in. It's a great area.
Yeah, mate. Look at you. Look, you're well proud of that pun, aren't you?
I'm not. I just know that there's a Joe Lee somewhere going, he's doing that Arsenal thing and making it all about him.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm getting the satisfaction. I'm going, Joe, you fucking like that.
Yeah. So it's been proper fun to do. Shout out to Clint as well. Clint came to my pub last night. He was in the area. Mate, that guy is reviewed like someone stupid like 4,500 stops he's fucking reviewed.
Fucking hell.
It's fucking crazy. Which to be fair, speaking of reviewing, this is a PSA to everyone. Get your badge to platinum, because when you go to in-person Go Fest, they always have some fucking dead Wayfarer tent where they give out bare free shit. Loads of free shit. But if you got platinum, I think this year you could choose between, it was like a water bottle and then like a nice t-shirt.
Yeah.
So it's like, and it's free to do. So like just do a bit like every day and like you'll get there basically.
I didn't know that too fast.
But it's free shit. It's free shit. And if you're reviewing stops in your area and they're going through, like you're actually like helping yourself out in the same sort of way. Right?
You're winning on like two fronts. You're obviously building stops around you and your community is growing as a result, and then obviously you're getting your own numbers up for your badge and subsequently maybe getting some freebies out of it. So
yeah, literally. So and I think the plan is, I think next week the sort of, I guess, like Woolwich admin group, we're going to meet up and we're going to go and scan some more sort of cells and kind of submit a few more stops, kind of on my side of the Arsenal, like where I am. Basically, just try and like jack the fucking city up.
Just fill it out, man. Yeah. If there's room, then fill it out, man.
Yeah, then do it. You know what I mean? Because then it'll be cracked for like research days and shit like that. But yeah. So like I said, I'd love to get Liam on. I should probably ask him because Wayfair's like, it's quite interesting, and now they've kind of like loosened the criteria a little bit. It's not as bad as it used to be.
It seems a bit more accessible in that sense. Like,
Well,
easier to follow.
I think they kind of realised that like Wayfarer was fucking dead basically, because the stuff they wanted people to submit isn't like common. If that makes sense.
It's unrealistic. What's common for a lot of people, I don't know about you, but like I can imagine for Joe, for instance, like having like lived around Essex for a little bit, 'cause my parents lived there. There's a lot of trail markers and country trail markers and stuff like that. And then in Loughborough, you've got a lot of cycle route things that will say 2 miles here to Havern and fucking this many miles here to Derby and stuff like that. And then I imagine Woolwich, there's all sorts of different like stuff ranging from plaques to actual like commemorative stuff and statues and all sorts of shit.
Yeah, but see, so before those cycle paths and trail paths they weren't allowed.
They were getting bent.
Just got fucking denied.
Yeah.
But now, but now they're allowed through because I think they've kind of realised that hey, not everyone has like a 500-year-old fucking temple knocking around their village that they could fucking submit as a Pokestop.
Yeah, not everyone's got the fucking pyramids of Egypt and fucking the Taj Mahal, like fucking big landmarks. Like not everything has to be that. Because on some of the things when I noticed, it's like, is this a good place for the community to play? It's like, well, it's just like, it's very unlikely that people are going to meet up at a cycle marker thing, let alone on their bikes to be like, yeah, we're going to play. It's just, like you said, it's more common. Like, they're more, because it's supposed to be a point of interest, and that, it kind of is, so.
Yeah, but, so yeah, to be fair, we should definitely ask Liam to come on and maybe he can, like, talk through it a little bit more of kind of a focus episode, because it would be interesting to do. And plus, so the one thing that we found as well, like, I know I'm repeating myself, but Liam did it as well, like, having friends review as well. Yeah. Like, you always end up finding each other's stops, and then you can kind of, like, upvote it. Obviously, as long as you're not, like, straight up just fucking bullshitting. Like some of the shit people still submit is fucking crazy.
I've seen people that have submitted, like, fucking like fake goalposts and stuff like that, like all sorts of like, and saying that before COVID, kids would come here and have a kickabout and play crossbar challenge, and then now they had to get rid of the goalposts because of the restrict government guidelines and shit. It's like you're chatting shit, man. Stop it. Stop it.
But it's been really good. Like I say, so we got like 13 new stops in Woolwich like in 5 days, which is like really fucking good going, to be honest. And we've still got more actually in the queue as well. I'm excited because, like I said, Woolwich for me is already better to, in terms of like straight up like catch grinding. In terms of straight up like catch grinding, I think Woolwich is better than Central London anyway. And then adding in new stops, like you add in more spawn points as well, so you're only like making it better. So yeah, really, really good. It's been a lot of fun. It's been nice not to not have Mike sending you like 75 TikToks a day because he's not on TikTok anymore. He's just reviewing on fucking Wayfair all the time instead.
You've trained him, yeah. He's got other ventures and hobbies now.
Yeah, mate. His autism is like locked the fuck in.
Bro probably hasn't touched his darts in weeks, or in days. Sorry.
True. But yeah. So anyway, that's my kind of like little like pogo over. So should we recap Paris, because we've not podded since Paris, which was what. Oh. Time we recorded 2 weeks ago?
A couple of weeks ago, was Friday the 13th, so that was your park day, and then my park day was the following morning.
Yeah, so, okay, I guess first thing we need to talk about, Paris was hot as balls, man. That shit was hot, man. What the fuck was that about? Like, what the actual fuck was that about?
I'm there walking around with, like, fucking fan on me all the time, neck fan, Eva's gone to fucking Flying Tiger and got a thing. It was too hot. That Friday especially was a joke.
It was fucking too fucking hot, man. Like, it was fucking crazy. And it was unexpected as well. So for anyone who's unaware, Go Fest was in Paris, not last weekend, the weekend before. And it was forecast to be like 25, 26, like warm, but like,
that's
nice.
Yeah, nice. It's nice. It's nothing too fucking. What's the word I'm looking for? Like too fucking fatal. It's not too fatal. Life threatening, deadly. Yeah.
And then that is what it turned into. I think Friday, from like 2 p.m. till like 10 p.m. it was like 34 degrees. or some shit like that.
Yeah,
right?
crazy.
For any of you Yanks watching, right, going, we are fucking hot. They're not all. No, you don't. Because the shit we get over here, man, it's fucking humid.
But these, and
man.
also there's that. These fuckers think when we say 32, 34, they're like, oh, is that Fahrenheit? No, it's not Fahrenheit. It's Celsius.
No,
we're dying. Celsius. We're in an oven. We're in a sauna, and we're not getting out. Like, we're fucked.
Yeah, literal fucking. Yeah, so yeah, it was fucking brutal to play. Like,
and then it thunderstormed. What's that about? Like, if fucking the Heaven's Gates just opened and it just went crash bang wall, thunderstorms, rain everywhere. Yeah. It's like, what's that? It can't make up its mind. But I mean, at least it tidied itself. I was going to say, at least it tidied itself. It sorted itself out for Saturday, which, you know, big up all the Saturday mornings, because it turns out that was the real play. You Friday cunts, look at you now. What do you have to say for yourself? Yeah.
Mate, Friday morning was banging, bro. It was nice. It was fucking banging. Because it was still cool enough in the morning, walk around the nice and quiet.
Nah, man.
You know, your boy got interviewed for French TV with Joe.
But you hate France.
Oh, no, I do. 100%. I hate France. I hate France.
Man, and that's funny, because you said Joe, and immediately a lot of people may think you're on about BFG, but you're not on about BFG. You're on about Joe Beats.
Yeah. But yeah, no. So yeah, it was fucking hot. Let's talk about the actual park, because I have some really strong feelings about the park, to be honest. But you know, I'll let you kind of speak your piece first.
Yeah. So park was nice. It was because obviously it had fucking thunderstormed or whatever was going on the night before, so it at least you know, cooled down when we got to the park. It was still hot, don't get me wrong, because I thought people were chatting shit in that Telegram where they were on about the lack of air conditioning on the metro. I'm like, it can't be that bad. It was bad.
Yeah, no, it was bad.
It was bad. It was sweaty as fuck on the way there. I'm talking like, obviously me and Joe holding on to like the fucking pole. Joe holding my pole. I'm holding his pole. Yeah. And it's like, our hands are like slipping off and it's sweating.
Right? Up each other's poles,
yeah. Slip and slide. And then Eva's got the fan and she's fanning me and then, you know, fanning Joe. And yeah, but we got to the park and to be fair, it was alright. Like, I think everyone started, like, sort of around the same bit that we did. I know you put a message out saying, guys, if you're doing the, obviously if you're in the park, it's best to start with Sunken Treasure, was it? Yeah. And what's funny, I said to Eva, I was like, she wanted to go to the toilet, so I was like, oh, have you sunk your treasure? And she's like, what? And I'm like, no, you picked this one. Somehow she ended up picking the fucking Noble Garden one at the back. I'm like, how have you managed that when we told you to pick this one? Me and Joe have picked this one upon recommendation, and then she's picked the furthest one back. So obviously, like, basically, long and short of it, getting her from A to B around the park. She tried to say like, oh, just leave us for a bit, and then like, don't keep waiting. So then we walked ahead, and the time we probably glitched into 3 raids, she finally caught up to us, and then eventually I felt for Joe a bit, because I was like, I could see Joe itching to go as well. I was like, Joe, you go, I'll find you, man, innit? So like, I had to like circle back and try and like make it so I weren't leaving her, innit? I could see Joe. I don't blame him. I would like, it's one of them ones like, you're there in the park for a set amount of time. Joe's there like, he wants to go, innit? So I'm like, I ain't gonna stop him, innit? So I'm like, you go, boss. I don't want to hold you up because of what we were calling her. We kept calling her Slowpoke. So like, we just kept saying we're waiting for Slowpoke. So Slowpoke made her way round.
I love Slowpoke.
Me too. But she got a shiny Pika though, which
nice.
Yeah, she don't have it anymore. I honestly don't know what has happened to it. I've looked on her account. I can't find it. The Sableye's still there, and she got a Teddy Ursa as well. They're still there. They've not been touched. But this Pika, I might have to put a support ticket through for that, to be honest, because that's not acceptable. That we've paid that money and she's lost the shiny.
No. But no. So come on, like, thoughts on the actual park?
The park, I liked it. I thought the habitat aspect of it was very easy to follow compared to Madrid, for instance. I thought, obviously, because in-game you have, it shows you when you're in which habitat. This is your current habitat, so you know when to catch stuff in that habitat, spin, stop, snapshots, all of that shebang. I just thought the park was easier to navigate than both London and Madrid. I just thought it was it wasn't a small park by any means.
No.
I just thought it was very easy to you go. It was very like, 4 points. So you got Drunken drunken. Fucking hell.
Drunken.
That'll be me tomorrow. Drunken treasure.
It was locked in.
Yeah. You got the sunken treasure there. Then you've got the fucking was it a circus? Not a circus. It was like some sort of
The something carnival.
Yeah, that was it. The carnival. You've got that, and then obviously, it all makes sense if you pick the stuff in the right order. You can loop it around once and complete all of your research, complete all of your collection challenges. In terms of the actual layout of the park, I liked that they had the trees that you could still play, especially not even because it was too warm or anything, but when it gets to a certain point and you can't really see your phone, it's great to go in the shade so you can keep playing and seeing what you're doing. So it was nice in that sense, and they had a lot more sort of clear and obvious water points as well, like little hydration stations, which was good. So that was also a big W, because to be fair, they had some at the start, and as me and Joe and Eva were leaving, started talking to Nipples and Jesse and a few others. I don't know if they'd actually finished theirs or whether I think they had finished theirs, because then we ended up seeing them at the train station. But the queue for the hydration station, of all the people coming in, it's that's crazy, when all you really needed to do was walk round, and then it's you walk round, then fill up your water, and then just walk round, and then there's a few dotted around. So I thought that was really good.
For definite. But I think for me, straight up, I think this was the best park experience they've done in Europe. I've done Dortmund, I've done Berlin, London, Madrid, and Paris. Straight up, Paris, the park Paris, best park they've ever done. Everything about it was class. And we always say we don't comment on comments, but Quackman, you're full of shit, mate. There was so much shade in Paris. The park in Paris was literally set up perfectly. You could literally walk down. Yeah, it was good. You could walk down the pathways in the trees. Hit everything you needed to. It was fucking great.
I'm gonna do the same. I'm gonna do the same thing and break the 4th wall, because me, Joe, and Eva, obviously Eva don't really know it. We saw Paulie Paul, who is speaking in live chat now, and we saw him, taking advantage of that shade, because we're like, oh yeah, you're right. He was too up, man. He's there, sat down. Obviously, we're trying to get a move on, a move around. It was we'll probably see you in a bit, but that shit, you had to you had to know when to take a little breather and keep going.
A little breather, for definite. I thought it was set up fucking brilliant. I liked that it was clearly set up to play walking around that edge area.
A loop.
It was fucking great.
A loop, as it should be.
The one thing that I really liked, that for me was a big letdown for Madrid, because I really liked the Madrid park. I really did.
I did too.
But in Madrid, I felt like nothing was marked out.
No.
When not in game, but in person. I felt like there was no signs or maps or nothing, nowhere. Literally nothing. But Paris, there was plenty of signs. The park selection was brilliant. You could because you could see all the decorations. Whereas I feel like in Madrid, you couldn't see the decorations because they were fucking hidden in the middle of the fucking fields that were there. So you literally couldn't see anything. So that was fucking brilliant. I will also reiterate what Thomas said. Just the amount of hydration stations. I think there was 3 different ones.
Yes. There was the one. In the whole there was the one at the start.
There was one next to the chateau. One.
It was near the it was near the PvP sort of bit. It was because that was near where they basically, I don't know if they did the same for you on Friday. I imagine they did, because they did it on ours for Saturday and for Sunday as well. Where they called everyone over and they opened up the power stop to do the big Gigantamax Inteleon.
Okay, so we didn't get to do that.
No,
I think they had some tech issues. No, they had some tech issues. But park was fucking. My only fucking qualm, there was no fucking beer in the park, man. Nowhere, mate. Me and Mike were fucking crackheads looking for a fucking beer. Because
you couldn't.
I'm not joking.
You couldn't bring nothing in, because in the sense of in terms of London and Madrid, it's safe to say it wasn't very well policed. Not that we didn't take advantage. I didn't bring any tinnies in. Did I?
No, I did.
I can't remember.
I did.
I think I was. To be fair, me and Joe were fucking shattered. But we're not talking about Madrid. We're talking about Paris. We couldn't bring anything in terms of. You okay?
Yeah, I'm good. I thought someone was shouting at me.
Bugging. But yeah, you couldn't bring no alcohol in. You know, no fucking. I swear it said like no aerosols or some shit like that. But I think I had
Yeah.
a little spray because mate, I didn't want to go
Yeah.
on the metro smelling like fucking wet dog.
Yes.
Yeah, like it weren't happening.
Yeah.
But overall, I thought the park was really good. I thought the actual
Yeah.
habitats themselves and the spawns were quite good. I see the people I see there. I see Quack there. Vince was marauding ahead, like doing raids. I'm like, hi Vince, bye Vince, Quack. I see him a few times just farming the little carbink habitat. I'm like, oh, you wanna go around? He's like, no man, I need a carbink farm. I was quite lucky with some of the stuff I wanted. I'm like, on the city, because I did citywide for the Friday. Obviously I got it for Saturday and did it for the Sunday. First carbink I clicked, got it. First Frigibacks I clicked, got it. And it was like, yeah, the game's rewarding me because it knows I'm probably not going to be able to fucking catch a lot. But yeah, it was good. It was good. Who else did I see? Obviously Joe, because we went to the park together. Vince, Quack, Paulie Paul, Maria. That was about it. We went to go and you know, me and Joe kept up our 3-year streak of not doing the PvP arena thing, but we actually tried this year. So we go over to the PvP thing, and I'm like, I swear that's Quack. We see Quack and Vince at the back of the queue, and then we're there giving them shit like, oh, you fucking scrubs, da da da. Go on, use shit team, use Basti Serp, da da da. And then we go to like, you know what the guy does? And Joe will tell you, there's no one. The guy, he gets the fucking barrier. He moves the barriers there. This is at about 12:30. Yeah, 12:30. So obviously, yeah, half an hour to go. Really, he's like, no more in. It's just like, man, just saw me and Joe. It was like these two are gonna chef up everyone and slap them up. But yeah, little pussy old man. But the time we actually wanted to do it, it was like, nah, man. And all the other times, it's like we've not bothered and we could have. No one shuts the fucking gate on us. But go on, what were you saying?
No. So the only like downsides I had to the park. So first of all, the fucking statues of the team leaders. Do you see them?
The fucking derpy ones.
Brother,
they do it.
Mate,
I swear that's not the first time that's happened.
I think that is the first time.
No, that was it. In game, they were derpy. I think at one point they were derpy.
Yeah.
That was it. Yeah.
No, I'm talking about the actual statues they had was like fucking crazy. Like, mate, just take them down because they were fucking embarrassing, man. They were so bad. Like they looked like they were melted in the.
No, but it's a talking point, ain't it?
Yeah, it's true.
Any publicity is good publicity.
Yeah, but then the only other thing that like genuinely like concerned me and how it got past like health and safety beyond me, right? So in the like slap bang in the middle of the park, wide in the open, right, was the power bank station, right? No shade covering it, just like 20 fucking chargers in the middle of the open sun.
They're basically
like 35 degrees.
They basically might as well make. They might as well make a fucking circuit board and make a fucking bomb.
Yeah. I'm like, how the fuck has no one like thought about this? The only other thing that I really would have liked to see that like I kind of felt bad for the staff in the park. They didn't really put like tents and stuff like in the middle of the park.
Yeah.
So I feel like no one used the middle of that park at all.
Yeah.
When it really could have been utilized, you know, a lot better.
It just felt like a big like the field. The only time we went across the field was when it was like, you've got 5 minutes to come to the Intellion, and we're there like, let's go. 1,500 man and 1 G-Max is crazy. But yeah, that's the only time we went across the field.
Yeah. But yeah, so you know, it would have been nice, you know, if you remember. Fuck, what Go Fest was it? I don't know if you did Dortmund or Berlin. Did you do Dortmund or Berlin?
London was my first in-person Go Fest.
So they had, so at those events they had like the team tents, and they were fucking massive tents. Like they could have easily like put them in like the middle of the fucking fields.
Yeah.
Like, because you wouldn't have blocked off any of the decoration or anything like that. But then people would have actually used it a bit more. So I did feel really sorry for the staff because. Mate, they were fucking cooking in that sun, bro. And like literally, and it wasn't like anyone was like coming over to like talk to them or like take part, you know. So yeah, that was probably like my only downside. In terms of like getting to the park, I thought it was fucking dead easy to get to. It was fucking dead easy to get to and from, which is really good.
Yeah.
And to be fair, man, like I gotta give him props, man. There was no, for me personally, and the people I spoke to and was playing with, there was no network issues
Not in
at
the
all.
not in the park. No, the park was very
Not in the
very
park.
good in terms of like.
Which for being Pokemon players for quite a while now, that's one of the things that you kind of fucking dread, right? You know what I mean?
Not being
Like,
able to play the game, yeah.
Yeah, you do kind of fucking dread it a little bit. But yeah, like honestly, I thought the park was fucking great. It was a beautiful park as well. It was a genuinely like beautiful fucking park.
So it had on the left as well. Obviously, that wasn't part of it, but like there was like a massive like lake, like it was all like squared off.
It was like a viewpoint next to the bridge you walked over.
That was nice. Yeah.
It was a beautiful park, and weirdly, like I feel like everyone else kind of felt the same because when you look on Google, that park doesn't look that big.
Doesn't look anything special, yeah.
Like, and it I think a lot of people had the same mindset of me of fuck me, like this park is like fucking tiny, like the fuck, and it was actually like a really like it was the perfect size as far as I'm concerned as park. So like it's fucking great. Shout out Pokemon for that. It was really good. The only other thing that I maybe didn't like in the park that they were like staggering the raids, and I just don't know why.
Yeah,
I don't know, right? Like I hope now Skull please in, mate. Just get rid of the whole like staggering shit. Like if you're in the park, there should be no break. They should like once the raid has finished, another one should just fucking spawn.
No, but that's it. Like a minute, like literally done minute. And then obviously it has its 15. I don't know, but it depends. Like, so how many would you say you should be able to do on one gym in an hour? 4 or more?
Sorry again.
Sorry, in an hour, right? How many would you say you should be able to do on the same gym if you were to just farm the same gym?
Oh, 2.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah.
2, but I think that should apply to every gym. So this whole fucking staggering thing that they was doing, like, just didn't really make a lot of sense to me.
Yeah.
I know I spoke to a lot of the raiders, been to both Osaka and New York. They said it was really hard to raid in the Paris park.
Yeah.
Because, so I don't know how true this is, but apparently they didn't do the whole staggering thing in Japan or New York. It was only in Paris for whatever reason. Are you changing your headset over?
Yeah,
you just unplugged it?
No, I'm just doing a little thing change because it's on 15%. I don't want it to die, but no, keep going.
Yeah. So anyway, I didn't really fucking understand. One thing that I did really like, and it's going to sound really, but I thought it was really nice, right? That the section, if you were looking up to the castle, they had like a seating area under the trees with these like deck chairs that they had. Mate, they were so nice. We've not had them before. They were really nice just to sit, relax like, under the trees in like one of the like beach sort of chairs. Really fucking nice. Super nice. Really fucking enjoyed it. In terms of like spawns in the park, I don't know because so this is my whole qualm, right? With them switching from whole park days to half city, half park. Like you have to be realistic in this.
No, it's because I'm switching over headset.
Holy shit!
Yeah, it's fine now. I switched over headset. That's why it went for a little bit.
It's not fine.
Oh, one sec. I've got to turn this headphone. I've got to turn these headphones off. Right. Say something?
Bro, you sound like C-3PO. Please tell me, chat, please tell me people can hear that.
It should be okay. One sec. It's because you shouldn't be able to hear anything out of this headset. It should still be coming through the microphone.
Yeah, no, so for whatever reason, through Discord, I'm getting the actual mouthpiece.
That's really weird. You shouldn't. One sec. If I mute myself on Discord, then that might help.
What the hell? I'm not going to be able to hear you at all.
Wait, can you can hear me now?
I can hear you now, but it's coming through the mouthpiece on your actual headphone.
It shouldn't. One sec. Wait.
Yeah.
And the mic's muted.
Yeah.
Cool. Right. You keep going, and I'll fix that in a second. It should only take a minute. I wasn't expecting the headset to die.
Fair. But yeah, I feel like people need to be a bit more like realistic, like in terms of pure out and out gameplay, the city experience is going to win every time. And I've seen a lot of people like complain about the park, like, oh, Shinies in the park, this, that, the other. But like, for me, the point of the park isn't the gameplay; it's being there with other people doing the same thing as you, and the decorations, and just like enjoying the actual experience of it, as opposed to the in-game experience.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure why people are kind of struggling to kind of see that quite clear line of it. I thought but then I honestly think the city play was pretty shit for me personally.
I'd agree with that. Yeah, I know other people like may disagree, but I'd agree with that.
Yeah, I did. I just didn't really did.
Also, quick one. Can you hear me and not through the?
Yeah, no, I can hear you perfectly now.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I just had to mute this.
Yeah.
I thought citywide because obviously you and Joe see it and other people didn't when I'm just constantly moaning about my game not fucking working. But I didn't want it to be like, that's representative of everyone's experience. But for me personally, I didn't think the citywide was very good, regardless of how I'd sort of set myself up and set up this holiday to play the game. I personally enjoyed Madrid a lot more, but I still think in terms of the ones I've been to, London, Madrid and Go Fest, London citywide is like, dunks on both of them. So good. So fucking good.
Yeah, I'm not sure why, but okay, so my absolute biggest problem with the city experience, right? And I think I think it's pretty valid to this,
Go on, keep going, yeah.
And we spoke about it in the run up to the event. This whole pushing like Gmax battles, like we want people to go out and be in groups and do Gigantamax battles. But there was no sponsored Gmax stops in the city, right? Like literally, like there was no Gmax stops at all, which for me was like quite a big letdown, and I'm not sure why. But then also the thing that I found really weird in Paris compared to, I'll use Madrid because it was the closest one previous. I felt like everyone everywhere was playing in Madrid. I felt like Paris, like there was a lot of just like dead points where literally no one was playing like at all, which was really fucking weird. So I think we're having some tech issues. Oh mate, Thomas has stormed out the pod. Joe, jump in. Wait, hang on. If I do that.
I was just getting a charger for my other. It's really echoey, Joe, because I put this headset down and it's next to the mic and I didn't mute myself, so it should be okay now. I was just getting the charger for the other.
Tech issue, Tom, yeah?
The other headset that I've now left over there.
No, you post.
Yeah, it should be. It should be okay now. But yeah, to be honest, I don't get this. We had this on a previous episode. I don't understand why they didn't. If they at the biggest event of the year, they didn't push their like new cash cow or their new fucking big feature in the game.
Yeah, it's kind of weird to be honest. Yeah, and then like I said, I feel like compared to like Madrid, I felt like there was no one playing outside of like, for example, like Luxembourg Park and up near the Louvre. Like other than that, there was no one playing. Whereas I know in Madrid, you could basically jump in a rave
everywhere,
like, anywhere, and there were going to be people like playing. So I don't know so I'm not sure like what changed like from then, but I felt like if you weren't in either the Louvre, where the signal was fucking horrific, or Luxembourg Park, you really couldn't do any fucking raids like at all. And then the whole like community ambassador push in Paris, and then to not put in any like sponsored like GMAX stops. I don't know. It just kind of felt like a little bit of a waste to me personally.
Yeah.
This whole like main feature, like we're really pushing this. We're doing it once a month. Like we're going to make it accessible to more people, and then to not push it, I don't know. It was just kind of fucking weird to me. Anyway, it was fucking weird. Even if it was just one sponsored like GMAX stop at like each of like the big like POIs like in Paris, but there literally wasn't any, which was it was just kind of fucking strange. So yeah, I think Park was W, but City was like very fucking mid, very fucking.
And it didn't help that it was hot as well. So it wasn't even like, oh, it's a nice city. You can just, as in, it's a nice-ish city, but like, it's one of them where, when it's hot and your game's not working how it should, and there's all bunch of other factors going on. It's like, that's why I think the park was nice for me personally, because it was perfect temperature, perfect weather, and the layout was just as simple as right. You loop round. Just don't steer off the path and you're fine. Like, if you want to be able to maximise your gameplay.
Yeah, but yeah. So, do you want to go through like your thoughts? I'm drink.
Yeah, can do.
Kind of push your opinionations.
Right, let's. Right, you guys can hear me, before I start, because you should only be able to hear me out of the mic. I don't know why because sometimes when I change the headset over, I have to actually physically change it on the source output. Is it better now before I like ramble on and it's like you hear me echoing? I might even turn the volume down a little bit because that might help. But yeah, in terms of citywide, I wasn't a big fan. I even said I think a couple times to people, I'm like, mine's better. Okay, it might just be Josh's then. I'll have it because to be honest, when we started, I said Josh sounded a bit. He didn't sound as crisp, and that was before we even went live. So I'm not sure, but yeah, citywide, I honestly could have like not done it, and I think I would have been all right. Because it was just the raids really that I was focused on for citywide, and yeah, with the park, like Josh, you don't really focus on the raids because. I mean, it was annoying that they staggered it, but obviously you've got so much to do there. You've got the collection challenges, you've got the research, you've got a bunch of other points of interest. Obviously, like, you've got food trucks and everything. You've got the PvP bit if you want to go there. You've got all sorts of other, like, little bits in the park. So it's more centered around just socializing, seeing people, saying hello. And Josh is frozen in midair. Oh, he's back now. You back, boss? Hello?
I'm hoping. Yeah, I'm hoping that should have fixed my headset. My audio? Is that better?
You sound a lot more like, I wouldn't say crisp. You sound louder, and I've not turned you up, which is a good sign. If anything, I turned us both down to try and mitigate it, but you sound louder, which is a good sign, maybe. I don't know. We'll let these guys be the judge. But I was just saying in general, what have you got there? Lil Tropic. Is that another? You've got all right now. You've gone mad quiet. No, no. It's like in those films, chat. You know when you shrink someone and they go down, little squeaky voice. That's what he's done, mate. Honey, I shrunk the kids. He's literally shrunk him.
Oh shit! Have I put on the effect?
No, not the effect. I don't know. You just sound like you're not talking into the mic. I don't know what you've done. Mark, say chat. You can tell it's been a couple weeks. Shut up, Joe. You're tapped anyway. Right, we'll let Josh sort that out, and yeah, we'll do the thing while he sorts out his mic situation. But in terms of like actual points of interest, people were playing. Obviously, Jardin de Luxembourg. There was the other park near the Louvre. There was also some people were playing around Eiffel Tower. You could no mate, we're getting nothing. So you could glitch into quite a few of those and get some raids done and whatnot. But in Madrid, literally, you could go anywhere, and I mean anywhere, and people be like, Madrid was just like different level in terms of the sort of raid engagement and involvement. Hold on, wait, I'm getting. No, you mate. You're still really quiet. I can only hear what you're saying because I can see it come up on my.
Okay, so if I talk in like this, you can hear me loud, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, so then if I move here, you then can't hear me.
Can't hear you as well, no.
I don't know what's on.
Is it? Have you knocked the volume on your mic?
No.
Are you sure?
Okay.
Let me try and turn you up. Right, say something now. Let me turn you up on Discord because you should be on like, right. Right, you're on 200%. I can't make you any louder. Could, but not on.
Yeah, go on, mate.
On it. You sound all right now. Hold on, wait. I might just have to really turn you up. Wait, say something.
Hello. Hello.
That's it. Wait, say something like. Is that your sort of normal speaking voice?
Yeah. This is literally.
Fucking hell, I've got you right turned up, and usually you're getting to yellow effortlessly, but you're struggling to get to the end of green. Right, I'll let you do that. Yeah, welcome, Tim. But yeah. So Paris, I just think was a lot. I don't know, man. I don't know whether it was because of the weather or whatnot, but the raids just weren't. The raids just weren't raiding. Like, they just weren't good. Like, if you weren't in one of those sort of main areas, then you probably weren't getting raids done. But
Please
hold on,
work.
that sounds something. That sounds like something.
Hang on, I think I know why.
You sound better. Whatever you've done.
Oh, you.
No, you. But fucking, I still think London had the best.
Shut up, Joe. I'll fucking...
Yeah, look, Joe's getting two-footed. I still think London had the best citywide. Right, we'll say London had the best citywide. Paris had the best park. What did Madrid have the best of? Beers.
Best of both.
Best Fanta Light. Mate, the Fanta Light was getting sent in Madrid.
Okay, so is my voice better now? Yeah.
It's better than it was, but it's still like you're not talking into your mic. It sounds like.
I don't know why. It should have like the multi-directional like.
And I've turned you up as well. Like you are like 200% on Discord, and you're near enough like in the red on OBS.
Not got a clue, then, mate. Shower lock, I'm afraid.
Mudded. We've mudded it, chat. Allow us. Give us a.
Is that better?
Yes. Oh, fucking hell, yes. Wait. Say something again.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello.
Oh, yes. He's back. Fucking hell, you're loud, aren't you? Yeah.
So for whatever reason, my microphone software had changed my profile for whatever fucking reason.
One sec, I'm turning you the fuck down. Right, you're going back to 120%.
Oh yeah, you like that, you little slag? You like that?
Right, I'm leaving that there to cover you up so you can think about what you've done. But
mate, this is so pang.
Right, you're back now. No, it's cool.
Mate, this is so fucking pang.
Joe, shut up.
This is actually so good.
Joe, it's not quiet. It's fuck off. I've turned him down a bit on Discord, and I'll turn him back up on OBS, and now he'll say something, and it'll be fine.
Yeah, suck your mum, Joe, you fucking pussy. Oh,
there we go.
Breaking the fourth wall on that.
Yeah.
Man. Oh, that. But yeah, so but anyway, that's enough about like the Go experience. Right, let's talk about the best part of the weekend, man. The LF Social, man. The LF Social Saturday, man. Straight up, clap. In my opinion, best social we've ever done. In my opinion, it was fucking great. I was so happy.
To interject on your little introduction to the socials, people want to know what you're drinking that have just joined in an hour late.
So I'm drinking the Vault City's version of Lilt. So it's a sour beer. It's 4.2%, and it tastes just like alcoholic Lilt, which is bang, because Lilt is one of my favourite fucking drinks in the world.
I do like Lilt. I like Little Lilt as well. They do like an own brand, and it's like, because it's just what? So I imagine it's very, is it quite bitter because of the grapefruit, or is it? No?
No, not really.
No?
No, it's fucking pang. It's so nice, man. It's actually so good. I feel like they've got the sour scale wrong, though. They put it as a 3 on the sour scale, and I'd say it's maybe a 2 or a 1.
You don't think it's that sour, then?
Nah, it's fucking so nice, man. Fucking hell, peng. But yeah, the social, Saturday, LF Social. First of all, like, I'm going to be that guy. I'm going to take over the chat in here. Like, shout out to all you man who came out. Like, it was the biggest social we've ever done. Like, by, like, a mile. Like, it was so much fucking busier than Madrid. And to be honest, like, I don't know what was different this year, but people who were there will understand when I say this. It was the most social that we've ever hosted. As in, no one was like sat on their own. Like everyone was just socializing together, which was really nice.
I don't know. I sat Eva down on her own a bit, but she was chatting to Julie, so I guess she weren't on her own.
Yeah, no, but they're like just I don't know if it was like we found like a venue with like the perfect like size to accommodate people where
And seating as
people
well.
yeah, where kind of like people were kind of forced to talk to each other, if you get what I mean. Like
Yeah, I like that. Yeah.
yeah, because like everyone was like every time I looked around, people were like talking. I could see people like shaking hands, and yeah, man, like it made me really fucking happy, to be honest. Like made me really fucking happy, like to see. Yeah, across the course tonight there was well over like 400 people there, which is obviously fucking amazing.
That's phenomenal
with these
work,
socials, we keep on going like strength to strength basically. It makes it worthwhile doing because they're not easy to set up and host, and not a lot of people do them. But it makes it worth it. It really does make it worth it.
Not a lot of people know as well. I want to say I kind of know because you kind of like you tell me, and some people might work it out because it's sort of like implied maybe in a way, especially with like Milan and the Milan social and whatnot. But also there's a fair amount of like, not like there's not money lost out of your pocket, but there's like money put up front in order to, in some regards, to make sure that the venue are getting their sort of guarantor. And obviously, if they just it's hard because obviously you say to them, look, we've worked with this venue, that venue, in this country, that country, we're expected to get this many people. Obviously they don't know, it's 400 people like on a campfire. It's like they're like, oh, but like put it into perspective, like 400 man in a bar, that's a lot.
It's a lot.
It's
a lot. It's a lot of bodies. To be honest, like, so we were quite lucky in terms of we didn't have to put a deposit down on this venue, which was like a godsend. But I did feel bad. I'm sure you probably noticed this, Thomas, as well, being part of that sort of trade as well, mate. You could tell that the bar staff, they were pissed, man. They were fuming.
So,
but so what I think happened is
go on.
I think we made the reservation, and I think they thought that we were like having them on, like having like a joke almost, if that makes sense.
Yeah. They thought, they're gonna get. Yeah, they didn't believe it. Yeah.
And then
they realised very quickly.
And then and the one thing that I will say that I noticed, so because of where we were, like I was a little bit late to the starting, but generally speaking, when the socials start, they're normally fairly quiet for the first sort of hour or so, and then people start coming along, whatever. And I was there. What time I got there? Like 15 minutes after it started.
Yeah, you got there.
Started.
You got there like 15 minutes after, like me and Eva did, and then Joe, we saw Joe as well.
Yeah, and by the time I'd got there, 15 minutes after, it was already fucking like busy.
Yeah,
like,
it was. There was
it was already busier than like the other socials that we've done.
Yeah.
Shout out to the staff because they kept on top of it, and everyone was good. Everyone was having a good time. And it also helped that we got there and it was still like happy hour for like, what was it, like an hour or so? Like an hour, 2 hours, some shit like that.
The happy hour officially on the thing, it was until 10 o'clock. So at like 9:54, I think Eva was like, right, should we go? And I'm like, right, I'm going to have one more, one more, and then we go. And then obviously...
Jug,
the
jug.
one more was the jug. And I googled it, 3.12 or 3.14 pints for €15 for Heineken Silver.
Yeah,
easy. It's one, innit?
Yeah. But honestly, like I was so like overjoyed by it, and just everyone enjoying themselves, and it always makes it worthwhile sort of doing and showing up. One more set of people I do want to give a shout out to. I want to give a shout out to all the big content creators that came along who didn't have to come along. They showed support, and the ones that did come along quite often always show support for what we do. And
that's what I do, man.
Yeah. Obviously, you. But no, but but it's always really fucking nice, because realistically, they probably spent most of the day like socializing and kind of being almost like the internet, like respectfully they have like their communities as well. So like Brandon Tan, obviously, like he literally like organized all meetups, raid trains and everything. And obviously he's gonna bring sort of like
when I say his people, I mean his sort of fans, followers, stuff like that. Those people would go there, you know, even if they've never been to LF Social. They'll know Brandon Tan's there, and it's like, you know, when they had like the notable. We never really spoke about it because I think we were having techie issues, but the notable trainers thing in the park. Now, I swear there were more notable trainers, in my opinion, at the LF Social than there were advertised at the park. You know, we had the famous Mr. Av. You had Joe Beats, right? You had Brandon Tan. You okay? Yeah, you good?
Yeah.
I thought the sound had gone again. You didn't say anything.
No.
Yeah,
but
good.
No. But yeah, you know, like Tom said, you know, shout out to Joe Beats, Cricket, Brandon Tan, Fleas King. You know, people that, you know, kind of took time out of their own day when they probably already had like a long day to talk to people, and you know, just turned up and like was just socializing with people. Like, you know, it's really fucking nice for me and Adelian, like, to host and whatnot. And there's something that's always really nice about when they come up to us and they like thank us for like putting it on and whatnot.
Man, you just got to show love in it.
Yeah, man. But you know, it's good. And then you see people like, you know, people like getting pictures with them and whatnot, and you know, like it's just nice. You know what I mean?
It's wholesome.
But, but you know, like I said, for me, this was definitely the most like social we had.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't like a proper like piss up rager.
No,
it was just nice. Like everyone was just chatting. Like literally everyone. Every time I turned around, everyone was chatting.
I only clocked when someone, I think Adelian, tweeted about it, and I realised because it was on the screen when I was leaving and saying goodbye to who was I saying bye to. Saying bye to Connor, Fruit Ninja. Is that his name? What's his in-game name?
Yeah, Fruit Ninja.
Yeah. So like, I swear, some man were having like a Tekken or like a Street Fighter tournament.
Yeah, so someone brought.
It's like, what the fuck?
Someone brought a Nintendo with them, and they were playing Street Fighter. I think they were playing Street Fighter and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But no, like it was a good night. Like, don't get me wrong, I was fucking shit-faced, man. I was legless, bro. I was fucking like, because, you know, once again, LF Social, you know, people were like, oh, you know, thanks for organising. Like, do you want a drink?
Every time,
but then
man.
not only that, you then get a Delian who gets
does
off
it
the
as
drink.
well.
He goes, oh, yeah. And then he goes, oh, well, I don't drink, but my friend Josh here, who helped me organise, he drinks, so like, get him one. So I'm just giving drinks away, man.
It's fucking Blackfriars and Madrid all over again, man. It's every time.
Yeah,
Can't wait to do it all over again.
Yeah, I know when I go back to the Airbnb, because I get car sick really fucking easy anyway.
Ooh, I used to as a kid. It's horrible, man.
Yeah, it was a good like 45-minute like drive back, right? So my coping mechanism is just like going to sleep in the car. As soon as I got out of the car, I'm gonna be sick, like straight up. Like I'm gonna fucking spew. But yeah, that one, like.
But how much of that is because you're obviously because you're legless, but how much of that is from the drinking? That's what I'm saying. Man's probably driving like he stole it. You know the guy from fucking what's his name, Rush Hour. I'm an American spy. Him, fucking him, man, driving it like my man. What's his name, George?
Yeah. But not like normally, like if I drink, I don't throw up. But yeah, like the car journey just
long.
Sent me, man. But you know, so you know, I just want to say shout out to everyone for coming along. You know, it was a really fucking great night, and you know, always makes me really happy. And we get to do it again next month on the 19th for the Pokémon GO road trip.
19th of July.
Yeah, you know, me, myself, and you know, Adelian done it again. Organised another Brewdog social.
You yourself, and Adelian. Are you trying to say that you carried? Yeah. Trying to say you carried the organisation. It's Brewdog. I know you did. It's fine, man. It's fine.
No. Well, listen. I'm just saying it was my idea. I'm just saying it was my idea. But no. So you know, we're looking forward to seeing you all again. You know, come along and you know, kind of experience. You know, a kind of new event that we're not really sure what to expect it to be like, but.
But Brewdog, we know what to expect. It'll be messy. There will be beers, and there will be mess. Yeah, there'll be a lot of mess.
Yeah, a lot of mess. But no, yeah. So you know, the social was good. You know, it was good to see. Obviously, you know, like Eva, and then obviously, you know, Bella and Bella's daughters. You know, just like chatting to people and stuff. Like, you know, it's nice. You know, when you see people who care, you know, who you care for, you know, making kind of connections with. Like friendship groups, you know, like to me, like I always love that. It's just like
it's such a nice thing.
What was like funny but also wholesome now that I think about it. So obviously, on the Thursday we went to a bar that you found in the area called, was it the Long Hop? Was it the Long Hop? We went to the Schlong Hop, and Joe brought one of his like Valorant friends. And then we kept. What was going on, and then someone was telling me they met off Grindr, and it was like I don't know what to believe. And then it was like Eva was like talking like to him, and I'm like, this Donnie don't even play pogo, and she's just chatting to him, and I'm like, I swear, I was like, I don't know what it is, but like I think it was the same at your pub. She was just like talking to Vince. Like a lot, and it's like, oh yeah, it's really easy to talk to. And I'm trying to find a correlation, and I found one. I'm not gonna say it, but like, if you know, you know. There was a correlation. I said it to her, and she was like, no, and I'm like, it's okay, it's okay, it's fine, isn't it?
Man. Yeah, Quack, man, you stay away. Stay away, Quack, man. Stay away.
Mate, Quack ain't getting through security on this one, mate. No, I don't mean it in a bad way. What I mean is, like, she's very quiet. So when people are very, like... So Vince is very sort of, like, I don't know. But I said to her, I was like, yeah, Vince is like an animal. Because the night afterwards at Josh's, I was hiding from him outside. Because he was like, right, neck your drink and buy a round. And then right, neck this one as well. So I was hiding whilst Joe was obviously plastering your toilet. I was trying not to be like Joe, so I was like, I could see where the night was going, but I'm like, yeah, Vince is a nice guy. And what was your friend? He was Josh as well, wasn't he? Joe's Grindr Valorant friend. Yeah. He was Josh as well. So there are a lot of Joshes, man. A lot of Toms as well, man. Bare Toms. Too many Toms, man.
Yeah, man, that's funny. I didn't even think about that, but it's low-key kind of true. That
I said it to her. I was like, it's not a bad thing. It's just something I've noticed. So I'm there looking at Quack, and I'm like,
you stay away, you little bastard.
Yeah, I'm looking at Hoy and like, nah, get out of
here.
All the time.
Oh, that's so
right, we should get out. we should jump out before we fucking
before we get cancelled.
Break the internet. But no, in all fairness, what the point I was making with it was nice to see, because like you said, it was nice to see, like, it's actually loved ones, partners, friends that don't play the game, just interacting and stuff. And at one point, I think
getting involved.
I don't know whether it's either getting up because she was like, I feel a bit more confident, I want to socialise, or whether it was like getting up, where the fuck is he, I want to go home. Either or, she was talking to people, and it was nice to see, and it was good enough for me. So yeah, man, it was nice. And some of the people she'd met before at EUIC, and it was like, oh, you met this person at EUIC, or oh, you've not met this person, So I think when we sat down, and Julie was like, oh, you're going to be introduced me. I'm like, you met at EUIC. And it's like, oh, yeah. But like, you never know who can remember who.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. But no, man, it was a great time. Like, honestly, like, I can't say thank you enough to everyone who comes along to these socials we put on. The thing is, well, it sounds stupid, but if people don't turn up, then we don't do them, and then you lose them. You know what I mean? So keep on going.
I've got a tickle of my drink left, but it's enough. Cheers to you guys. Cheers to the community, the Pisshead community, the tier list. I feel like since the introduction of the tier list, a lot of you have come up to me and been like, I want to be on the tier list. Notably Cody, all the time, want to be on the tier. And then he was monging at the fucking Paris social as well. And that was like me and Eva left early. Like I admit, I was like, but I made a point of like, that's good. I made a point of like, let me go say bye to like all my friends. So I went and like made a point of saying like bye to like near enough everyone. Oh, you going? And the reaction was the same every time. Oh, you going now so soon? It's because I wanted her to see how fucking early we were leaving. But I was just there like, right, oh, Clint, yeah, you're right, Connor, nice to see you again, man. It's the first time I met him, but still, I was like, yeah, good to see you. And then I was going up to everyone, and it was like, come on, we need to go now. And I'm like, okay, yeah. But yeah, Cody, when Cody's on the spirits, it's a long day, because Paris, Milan, it was the same. Milani was on the amarettos, and that Amy was finessing, which is probably for the best. Otherwise, he would have ended up in the canal getting pissed on. And then fucking Paris, he was on the vodkas, by the sounds of it.
Yeah, he was. Mate, too fair, man. Like this uprise of socialising Cody, mate, it needs to be studied, man. But then it kind of makes you feel like we're the bad influences.
That's what I was saying. Since the introduction of the tier list, you know, like people have taken it upon themselves. But you have to understand, guys. We have a disclaimer for a reason. You know, like we don't condone the binge drinking. We condone drinking responsibly, gambling safely, and not eating yellow snow. That's what we do.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. But then I do kind of feel like it's because maybe like. I don't know, like it's quite an assumption to make. I feel like maybe like he feels just like comfortable within our sort of friendship group where he, you know, he can kind of let loose a little bit. And
We are
like,
definitely an influence. Some of the shit he comes out with, I'm like, right, that sounds like Josh. That sounds like me. Right, that's a bit of Joe. And then like you get a bit of him as well when you start with Latias. So it's like there's a bit of him still left. Like it's
that's crazy. But yeah, just stuff like that and. Just kind of inducting people into our like drinkers army, I guess. It's like it's the best way to fucking describe it, you know. But no, it's always good. It's always good.
Yeah, I can't wait for the army to rise again tomorrow. Maybe try and recruit some new members.
Mate, we just need the signs like around our necks, like the army needs you to get fucking beer in. Yeah, to get beer in.
Yeah, we just go around with business cards, like here, business cards, join. Scan the QR.
But that'd be funny too. But yeah, I think that kind of covers Paris. And to be honest, I'm not gonna lie to you, man, I'm fucking tired. Bro. I want to have an early night. To be fair,
tired of his grandpa.
Yeah, no, I am because obviously we got a long day tomorrow. Well, mate, you got an early start tomorrow, yeah?
My coach leaves. So I live like 15 minutes away from where the Spoons is near where the fucking coach lives.
Yeah.
So it leaves at 6:15.
Spoons breakfast. What you got? Yeah, that's crazy.
No. I'll wait. I'll hold out for the
calf, yeah.
The Woolwich calf. Yeah. I don't. Mate, Spoons breakfast is so dead, man. It's not good anymore.
Mate, it used to be so
good.
Bad,
it's not good. It's not good. Like even the mixed grills. You know what? The mixed grills used to be all right until every time I ordered them, they remember my wings topper, but they forget like the sausage and like. A fucking the egg and like the mushroom. It's like
mate, they go, here's your fucking sausage here, mate.
Right, chat. I Boozy, episode 22 of season number 2. It's been myself, Thomas, himself, Josh, famous Mr. Av and all that. You know, London's finest, pussy, all them things there. Guys, we're not gonna raid out because I'm probably just gonna end the stream and then go live within like 10 or so minutes to do some sets. But yeah, we appreciate all you guys' support. On the podcast, even some of you messaged me like, "Oh, you guys taking a break?" It's like that. It was because of Paris, and then last week because of me, because cunts are dropping like flies at work, and I have to cover them. So, and you know, it's one of them ones like you gotta put the mate. I've just leaned into the camera. That cunt's fucking slashed me in it. It's like he's fucking tried to kill.
He's done you good, man.
It's like he tried to kill me as a child, and it bounced back. Like he's fucking. Man's gone, oh my God, he's fucking right up. Right, chat. And everyone listening back live on twitch.tv/ThomasYoung97. Listening on Apple Podcasts. You know, I was saying to Eva how the Apple Podcast works. She was like, "Oh, you're on Apple Podcasts. Does that not cost money?" And I'm like, "No. You just like you upload it through Spotify and you connect connect what is it, the VS or whatever it's called, and it just auto uploads." She's like, oh, that's really cool. I'm like, yeah, you don't listen to Apple Podcasts, you prick. But those of you that do,
you prick.
We love you. We love you. We are buzzing for this weekend. Freedom! Mate, and we never spoke about it because we might have spoke about it already because I think I've worn it since on like just PvP streams. But look, we got the shirt. Is it somewhere? Probably a cum rag now, isn't it?
Yeah, mate. Mate, world's up in the corner on its own, mate.
World's most expensive cum rag. €100 cum rag is crazy.
Hey, your move is fucking crazy. Let's get us out of it.
I'll
see you tomorrow.
I'm coming straight back. Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah. Save a seat for me and Kath. Wait, what is the? So I need to remember what stop.
Bro, you're coming to mine first to drop your bags off.
Okay. Yeah, I need to work out which London. So I'm not getting off of Victoria. I can't do it. I think I said I was getting off at Finchley or Marble Arch. One of the two. Probably Finchley.
Yeah. One of the two.
If I sleep through Finchley, then it's Marble Arch, and if I sleep through Marble Arch, then it's Victoria.
Yeah. No, right? Because you're gonna come here. You're gonna drop your rucksack off. But you need to bring your mum bag with your charger in for the day.
Yeah, I'll bring my like. I'll bring that to have my on my person essentials, and I'll leave my non-essentials.
Yes. Yeah, correct. Yeah. Mate, what would be easy for you to message Joe and then try and sync it up so then you end up on like the same Lizzie line, like to Woolwich.
Glizzy line. Cool.
Yeah. But yeah, Thomas, I'll see you tomorrow.
Yes.
Joe, see you tomorrow. Shout out everyone listening live who tuned in, piped up, made us fucking break the fourth wall, all that shit. We love you very much. Peace.
I was trying a new thing. It didn't work. Hold on.
Yeah, you trying to fucking fade us out? Yeah.
No, but it don't work when the webcam. If I like fade us out, and like remember when I used to throw the ball at the fucking webcam and go it was like skadoosh.
Just fucking lamp it.
It sent it, but yeah, we're gonna lock this off. Josh, I will see you tomorrow. Joe, I will see you tomorrow. Concha Bunt, you're a Concha Bunt. And who else are we seeing tomorrow? Who's actually like the full attendance? Because I feel like everyone that's coming is not in the Twitter chat, and I'm basing it off the Twitter chat. Who is coming?
Yeah.
Who is it? Me, you, Joe.
Right.
Me, you, Joe, Adelian, Mark,
Dodie,
Jake, Mike,
Jake,
Kitty.
Yeah, the gang.
Is that it? Is there anyone else?
I think so. Yeah, I think so.
We don't know. They're just gonna rock up.
We're just gonna rock up, man. Like it's what it is, isn't it? But right, I'm gonna go because I'm gonna have early night. I'm gonna wake up early, do some raids, cap out on Summer's in energy.
Guys, send raids. Send raids.